Hello everyone and welcome back. We are into something a little different today. Several years ago I took that tractor and a small scrape blade, not this one, and built a road up through here. I just turned the blade around backwards, started down there and pushed my way up through here, and we've used it to access this ridge, whatever, over the years, but it's got narrowed up on us, erosion, bank giving off and stuff, so ground's too wet for us to do anything else. And it's several videos ago I done a video on farm tractors are not designed to log or bulldoze or whatever with. Well, we're fixing to use it for something it's not designed to do. And but what we're going to do, we're going to widen this road out just a little bit, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to properly set up that blade to make it cut the way we want it to cut. So that's what we're going to do. The goal is eventually we'll use this to pull some timber out with, some logs out with. Not anytime soon, but at some point we will do that. And I'd like to build onto it a little bit. It just goes to the top of the ridge here, and I'd like to build onto the road, maybe expand it just a little bit, whatever. But like I said, we're gonna try to get this blade set up and do a little grading work with it. You can see just how steep this was, and I just came up through here with the tractor. And if we expand it, we'll show you some more. But it wraps right here at the top and then goes on up to the point back there to the corner of our property. So it's just a way to access the fence. It goes down the ridge, and what I'm planning on doing is going down the ridge and then coming back down into the middle here somewhere. And if we get around to any of that today, we'll show it to you. But when using a scrape blade, we're going to talk about 3-point hitch and the geometry and how to make it work. So let's start playing around here and see what we can get done. So hang on. Okay, let's talk about the geometry on this blade just a little bit. First of all, I am running it to the left of the tractor just a little bit. I've loosened my sway chains and shifted it over because I want it to cut past this tire here just a little. I want to cut back on this bank here. I can pull this pin right here and pivot this blade around. If I do that, the blade will be so far over here that I'll have to put the tractor to the low edge of this road. And as you can see, it's not the most stable road bank in the world. So I'm just doing a little bit, and I'll road back into, or I'll work my way back into that a little bit, backing up a little at a time. And the reason I back up a little at a time, I want a good working surface to keep my tractor on. So I'll go back 10 or 12 feet, come down, make a couple passes, widen this out to where I'm good and comfortable here, and then I'll go on back a little farther. So that's the point of that. But the idea, the biggest issue I have here is there's two: the tractor sliding with me, and second is getting too close to the edge, and the edge the bank breaking with me where it's been so wet, or slipping off the edge and tumbling down into the stream there. Okay, so we've got the blade shifted over. You also notice that I made an adjustment here and angled this blade. See, it's angled. I've just got one. I've got several adjustments. The reason for that is just like a plow or anything else, I'm trying to get that blade to cut into the ground. If it's setting straight, you know, it'll cut, but it don't plow in like I want it to. Thirdly, I've lengthened the top link to where this cutting edge right here is more forward at more of an angle, so it'll slice into the ground. So a combination of those three, and since I'm wanting to slope this inside down more, I have raised this top or lift arm over here up to force that one down, because my tractor's sitting like this, and if my blade is level, my blade's going to be sitting like this. So if my tractor's sitting like this and I raise this one up, it's going to level my blade a little bit. And as I get the road leveled, if it's plowing level, it will level the road, which will put the tractor level. Now, another thing, when I built this road, I turned the blade around and pushed it. But anyone that's ever run a dozer or anything will tell you, if you're pushing ground, to push downhill, if you can do it a lot more. Pushing uphill is hard. Couple reasons. You're pushing the dirt, the tractor and everything, or the dozer, and it has a tendency you can't push as much, and it has a tendency to spin and slide and slip with you. So just a couple things about that. So let's get on here and see if we can move some more dirt. Okay, we made it up here top of the ridge. That's the road we're working on. We'll walk out there and look at it in just a second. You can get right here at the top of the ridge. You can go between them two trees, and there's a road that goes up to the top of that knoll there. It's just kind of a steep little path, and that didn't take a whole lot of grading. Not the road on the left side of the fence. You see the little pine trees right here to the right up through there. But my plan is eventually, and you can see we've got a little bit of a path that goes down through here and goes down this ridge. We can ride the Gator four-wheeler, and I have taken the tractor down through there. That one. It's one thing I like about that little tractor. It's nimble. Although coming up the bank or the road the last couple of times, it's been spinning. It's drizzling rain, the ground's slime, but like I said, there's nothing else I can be doing. So, well, there's other things I can be doing, but this is what I am doing today. What I'll do is probably put this road right here, put a little slope on this, deck it out, level it out, come down through here. One problem I have with this way I'm doing this is when I run into stumps and stuff, I have no way to get them out. Well, I can cut them out with an axe or a chainsaw, cut the roots, and then so forth and so on. But probably what I'll do is come down through here, probably maybe even right here, probably right below that tree right there, and then I'll cut out around through here, and I'll take a road. I'll build a road. I'll have scouted out through there, back around, and possibly back down to the branch, but more than likely right through this kind of open area here, back over to here, and that'll have So if I need to come in here and cut firewood or whatever, I can get to it pretty easily. Speaking of firewood, there's a maple tree that I could probably use. But yeah, I'll just have to scout it, and then what I'll do, I'll be pushing down on that, so it shouldn't be too terribly bad. And as I get out through there, I'll decide where I'm gonna go. But probably right in this area right here, right below this little tree, and then right on out through there. And it may be that I go on down farther and point the road back up a little bit. I don't know yet, but that's what we're doing. And like I said, I done a video the other day about using tractors for purposes they were not intended to do. This is a prime example of that very thing. Although sometimes we all do it. Anybody's got a tractor will do it at some point. But in the footage area, you can see that the way I've got the blade set up, it works almost like a moorboard plow. And I hear the gator arriving. So, but it works almost like a moorboard plow to move that dirt, cut through it, and move it off the edge. So that's what we're looking at. But and you know, I build these roads back in here. Takes a little time, a little bit of fuel, wear and tear on the tractor, etc. But it gives me an opportunity to access this land and use it if I need to. But do I recommend people get out on hillsides like this and build roads with tractors? No. But since I don't own a dozer, I'd like to have a dozer. I'd get more trouble than a check stick at with a dozer. But here's the road. We don't need to do any work on this. We'll leave it alone, won't disturb it. That's the biggest issue. Try not to disturb it, but the road was getting so narrow I couldn't use it. So but yeah, this, you can see it's pretty level up top here. And get out here and you can kind of see what we've done. And there's a big stump right here. And when I built this road, I got right here, I had to go back in the bank farther to get around this stump. But you can see the road, it looks a lot better. I'll continue to grade on it a little bit. I will leave that lip on the lower side just to kind of help hold the equipment, the gator or whatever as we come up down through here. But that's pretty much it. That's slick right down through there. But take your time, be careful, be patient. You can do a lot with a farm tractor if you're cautious and understand how like that scrape blade, how it works best. And then a lot of that's learned through trial and error. But you know, I built it with a scrape blade, and like I said, eventually I'll wrap it on around down in below us here, and I may even eventually put one out through there. But we'll see as time moves on. But anyhow, if you like what we're doing, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. See a video you like, give it a thumbs up. If you have a question or comment, please do so. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.